The Flash 785. Jeremy Adams writing with a Mankey and Hulpin on the art. This is the final and third part of the search for Barry Allen. All the different Flash characters in the multiverse. With Linda deciding that she wants to go after her kids at the start of the issue, and Terrific reluctantly opens up the portal for her, so she dives in, and we get these stories playing out. This one actually cuts back and forth a little bit more, because the last couple issues were very just in thirds. It was like the first third was this Earth, the second third was this Earth, and the third third was this Earth. This one does bounce back a little bit more around, because and it kind of has to, because obviously one wraps up and then they pop up in the next story and so on. But so the kids are with this other child-looking character who's telling them that Night Flash, this Batman style of version of the Flash, is evil, he's a dictator, he's all these things, and these two decide that they want to go after him. We get the backstory, which is kind of a mixture of the Wayne's dying and also the Flash origin. It's kind of both at the same time. But yeah, they're like, we need to prove we're superheroes, so we're going to go after this bad Flash character. We're going to take him on. That's Irie that says that, and Jay's like, what? Let's think about this now, sis. Come on, let's think about the logic of this. Meanwhile, Max Mercury and Jesse Quick are helping Mad Max Barry, on his mission.
Petition for a 6-issue miniseries based off of this Earth. I need to know more. Right? I know it's Mad Max meets Flash, but I need to know.
Yeah. So
what's the deal?
Yeah, basically they're going to hold off the fleet of vehicles and the villains, whilst Barry goes and puts the last part of magic, the last thing that's magical on this Earth, at the source, and it turns out later it's to release water so that the world can start to form again and
hydrate.
Yeah. So yeah, and then of course we have the real Barry, who is brainwashed right now, beating up Wally, thinking it's Thawne in the Silver Age looking world, until Linda is the one that ends up saving him, bizarrely, and snaps him out of it by being quite stern. But sure enough, it works, and they go off to find Wallace. Meanwhile, the twist on the other Earth is that the kid that was with Jay and Irie is actually the villain, who is Benjamin Buttoning ever since he got his powers.
Yeah, he's a Maroney, right?
Yeah. Knives Maroney, specifically.
It's Knives Maroney, and that he was there to kill Barry's dad. But whatever gave Barry the powers to become the Night Flash started to age him backwards. So now he's a kid.
Yep.
And I love this idea of a character. The Benjamin Button mobster that has a penchant for knives. Why not?
Yeah. And also, he grabs one of the kids' multiverse transport watches, and it kind of implies at the end that he's going to be in an arc of the Flash book. We're going to get Knives Maroney as a character popping up on the regular Earth.
Yes, please, Jeremy Adams. You're doing a lot of fun stuff here.
Yeah, I was into it. And then the Mad Max stuff, as you expect, the two characters deal with everything, and then Barry on this Earth smashes this magical orb which releases water, and it shoots up out the ground, and happy days. And then the other characters, Wally, Barry, and Linda go to get Wallace from the family home, and all the family members start acting kind of creepy, but they get him and go on their way. But the big thing is that Barry's not going to go with them. Barry says, no, you've described to me what's happened. I have to stay and try and find the Justice League. I'll be the one that does that. So it's worth mentioning that the others now, at least, Wally and the other Flash characters, they know the Justice League aren't dead. That's out of the bag now. They know that they're just trapped somewhere.
Like he was. So it looked like Barry had died because he did the disintegration thing too.
Yep.
But it was just to put him on that world to keep him pacified, like the other ones. So Wally's like, yep, so it's up to us to help save the world then. So this actually spins into Dark Crisis 4, but it does also say next time on the Flash. Actually, it says next time on the Flash. It says the Flash family join forces to fight against Pariah's forces on Earth Zero. So it sounds like we're still doing sort of some Dark Crisis tie-in stuff, even though it's not the official tie-in anymore. So Right.
That's interesting. But yeah, I had fun with this issue. I think this little arc is. It's some of the the side stories like in the other universes kind of didn't amount to much. They're kind of quick and throwaway, but they were fun enough in what they were. I got some chuckles out of them, and it was fun seeing some of the set pieces. The Mad Max Earth was kind of fun to see, especially just because it was such a cool design aesthetic, and the villain was very, it was almost like Granny Goodness had got some Mad Max gear on.
The thing that got me on the Night Flash Earth is when Irie and Jay are talking about stuff, and he calls himself Surge, and she's like, and she's gonna say Impulse. She's like, oh, now I need a new name. And so I did like that. They're
building up to it. I thought they were going to do it by the end of the issue, but they're saving it. They're saving it for whenever.
I like the Night Flash twist, and of course Barry's not some evil bat dictator, because he still is Barry Allen at the end of the day,
Yeah, he's just Flash Batman. He's still a good guy. Yeah.
And stuff, and
he was just he was just scary initially because Batman's scary to kids, because of course he is.
Right. Well, and he's also scary to adults, But the one thing that got me was there was the page where Barry's going after Wally thinking he's Thawne, and the art on that page is just kind of chaotic, and it was hard to read because I didn't know what to follow. A little bit better of a layout there, but the art was fine. Like you said, the design aesthetics and the other Earths work out really well.
I knew Hilpin's solid. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like an exceptional piece of art, but as far as house style artists go, I think the Hilpin's up there. So, it's fun issue. It's been a fun book for a while now. If nothing exceptional, but that's okay. It could just be a fun Flash book. What are you giving the Flash? 7.85.
Yeah, it was a 7.5.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. 7.5 is kind of where I'd be sitting as well.